Hey, what's up everybody? Thanks for tuning in today. Today we're going to be doing a showcase on Loren, the light cowgirl, one of the hottest. It is the hottest monster today, Sunday, September 24th, 2017. So we're going to be showcasing her in Giants and in Necropolis B10. Let's start off with her skills. So I don't have her skilled up. She has one skill up on skill 2. However, for me, her main idea, since she has so many multi-hits, is just for Necropolis B10. So, if you want to maximize her utility in Necropolis B10, you don't want to max out her second skill. Because when she has max skill up, it will be a 3-turn cooldown, and it's only a 2-hit. It only does 2 hits versus the first skill that does 3 hits. So, you don't want the second skill to be maxed. So the first skill, attack 3 times and has 30% chance to decrease the attack speed for 2 turns. And goes up to 50% proc rate. And then second skill, attack 2 times, remove 1 harmful effect, block HP, and goes up to 65% proc rate and 3-turn cooldown. And this is where she shines the most. It's her passive. She reduces attack bar for each attack with 100% chance proccing rate and 50% chance to reduce defense for 1 turn, 50% proc rate. So this is where she really shines. And then she has leader skill, which is attack power, which is pretty amazing if you don't have like a leader skill for Necropolis B10. For me, I'm using Lucian, so I'm covered for the leader skill. And then she gains a 25% accuracy, which is very nice. And then this is her stats. And these are her runes. I just had some random sets left over, so I just put it on her. So, yeah, and she's on Violent Revenge. Again, the main purpose of her, from my opinion, is for Necropolis B10. Alright, let's get started. Alright, so this is my speed Necropolis B10 team. The fastest run that they did with this comp was 1 minute and 15 seconds, which is very amazing. They achieved that a few times, which is very nice. I would say the average runs would be 1 minute 30 seconds. So that's still pretty nice, consistently. So that's pretty nice. And what's nice about Loren is that she takes the aggro and she's on revenge. So if she can revenge proc, she can reduce, she's like a hawk, and she can defense break. So it makes the runs much faster if she takes the aggro. So my turn order is very crucial for Necropolis B10. As you can see, my Loren, I think she had about 1400 attack only and like 100. I think almost 130 crit damage. So, because the main point of Loren isn't about her damage. She's there to take the aggro, to revenge, multi-hit, break the shield, and defense break. So for my turn order, since I speak to my Lucian for Arena AO, he is the fastest. And then it will be Hua-He, Loren, Rigel, and then Zhao Lin. So that is the turn order. So the whole idea is to land the defense break as soon as possible, so Zhao Lin can Water Dragon and pretty much just KO the boss. She can literally do 120k damage, which is very amazing. She can pretty much take the boss down all by herself. So 1 minute 34 seconds. That is very nice, and that is not even the fastest. So if we can go through, so if we arrive at the Lich King and we can go through without the Lich King taking any of my monsters, then it will be less than 1 minute 30 seconds. So that is the ideal run. So she's a very nice unit. I would say the thing I'm missing the most isn't speed break, because I was using Wind Homie, and it wasn't the multi-hit, it was the defense break. So with her, it allows me to it allows me to defense break again, and also, so it allows my Xiaolin to KO the boss faster, because there's been many times where she would use Water Dragon with a lot of debuffs but no defense break. So so with this, I have two monsters that can defense break reliably, and they're moving before Xiaolin. So this allows my Xiaolin to maximize her Water Dragon, because usually if everything goes correctly, two Water Dragon attacks would pretty much KO the boss. The first one would drop his HP down, kill him the first time. The second one would just kill him. So that is the idea. She is my main DPS, or Xiaolin. So she's likely the one that's... Oh wow, he actually took Huahi this time, which is very nice, because I have my DPS or water, so they're just gonna KO Huahi right away. So that is very nice. Alright, nice procs. Alright, Loren died, but that's okay. And what's nice about my comp is that even if one monster dies, it doesn't affect my runs at all, especially at the boss. So that is very nice. So the only reason why Loren died that round was because he took Huahi, and Huahi could, I think she derped or she didn't get to heal. So that's why she died. And all my monsters are very squishy. So the reason I'm using Huahi over Colleen is because one heal can maximize everybody's HP. So overall, Loren's role is like, if you think about it, slightly better, because Liches, they have a chance to attack 2 to 3 times. No, up to 3 times. So, but Loren is guaranteed 3 times, and she does defense break as well, similar like them. So I would say the ideal Necro, like a very consistent run, you would need 2 Liches. So you don't. It's very nice because it's they're nat 4s, and they are pretty hard to come by if you're not summoning like crazy, because now you don't need the extra skill, you don't need the second Lich anymore. And for her, like I was saying, she only have 1 skill up, which is on skill 2. So so if she was a max skill, she'll be even performing much better than this. So that is the benefit of Loren, is that she to work speed tune, the right turn order especially. That is very crucial. I've been testing many turn orders, and by far this is the fastest, and it's pretty consistent. Alright, so she does the most damage. That's okay. She's light, so all my monsters will be able to crit easily on her. They have decent crits. Alright. And surprisingly, she doesn't violent proc too much, which is kind of depressing, because my Win Homie violent procs way more than she does. Alright, so that took a little longer, but yeah. But overall, like I was saying, the average time is about 1 minute 30 seconds. The fastest is 1 minute 15 seconds, which is pretty fast for a Necropolis B10 run. And plus, her runes and her skill ups aren't maxed out yet, so she is still lacking a little bit. But she is performing much better than any, much better than most units that I have used this far. What else? So yeah. So overall, she's like a mini Lich, in my opinion, that with Hua's ability to decrease attack bar. So yeah, I would just say she's like a mini Lich, especially for Necropolis B10. And then yeah, what's really nice about passive is that she can control the mid boss. So one of my main problem is that my monsters are really squishy, and many times the mid boss can KO 1 or even 2 of my monsters with skill 2, because he'll be able to land the defense break like a boss, you know. So he can like KO my 2 of my monsters, which just screws up the entire run. I can possibly win, but the chances are really low, because it all depends on violent procs after that. So with Loren, she can control Grego, she can CC him, not like stun him, but control his attack bar like earlier, which allows him not to move at all. 1 minute 15 seconds. There you go. Very, very fast. Very fast. Which I really, really like. Alright. So now, let's go to Giants B10. So, for Giants B10, she serves like a Hua. A lot of people use Hua and Giants B10 to kill the crystals and to CC the mid boss and the boss with the attack bar reduction and speed break. So that is the idea of Hua. And for Loren, she pretty much serves the same purpose. But for her, however, she won't be attacking the crystals. It's because she is a neutral element, so she'll attack anybody. While Hua will automatically attack the crystals because they're next to water golems. So that's a little different than using Hua, and it's a little more hurtful because she's unviolent. A lot of people use Swift Hua, so she's unviolent, so she's gonna be attacking the boss quite a bit, which stacks up the counter, which likely she's gonna die. Sooner or later she's gonna die, because just if she violent procs, then she's 99% chance of dying. But with her attack bar control, she can pretty much weed out the, like this run, it allowed the boss not to move at all, other than a counter attack. So her attack bar reduction is pretty amazing at controlling the boss. However, she is not really ideal for speedruns because I don't build her very strong because I need her, and I need a speed tuner for Necropolis B10. So if she's stronger, she can perform a little better. The only problem is because of multi-hits, and she has to be on violent if you want to use her in Necros. So she's not really the ideal candidate for Necropolis for Giants, but she can do the job like Hua. And what else? So if you need a consistent Giants B10 speed team, she's a good candidate. But if you want very fast runs, I wouldn't recommend her because her damage is lacking a little bit, and all she does is just control the boss. Alright, we're going to try her without Galleon. So we're going to try this team without Galleon. So what's nice about this team is that you have the Lucians. So my two Lucians are the fastest. They could just amp their way through all the mobs. Then we have Barb King with the attack buff. And then we have Loren with the 3 chance to apply defense break. And she's on revenge. So with this, we don't really need a Galleon at all. So we got the Lucians to take care of everything until we get to the boss. And then with Loren, she can CC the boss with the attack bar reduction, and she can defense break. And also Barb King can brand as well. So that will increase amputation on the boss. Because it ignores defense, but increases damage. Alright. See how fast our run is. Perfect. And she applies the speed break, which is very, very nice. So pretty much we have this in the bag. I think you can use Hua instead of Leica. But I just like my Leica a lot, so even with the nerf, I still use it. There you go. Easy peasy, under a minute. Yes, right under a minute. So yeah, overall, she isn't an ideal candidate for speed runs, but she is very ideal for consistent speed runs, if you consider like less than a minute speed runs. So overall, my review of her, Necropolis B10, she's a mini Lich. Now you don't need that second Lich. I was thinking about building my Fuko because I finally pulled one, but with her, no need anymore. She subs Wind Homie, so I don't need Wind Homie and Necropolis B10 anymore. What else? She acts like a Hua in Giants B10. Very nice, very consistent, but not very ideal for very fast runs. But yeah, she is I would say she is a very great unit for Necropolis B10. So if you really need the last unit like me, build her. And it's very nice because she doesn't even need max heal to work. So yeah, overall, this is how she is, and yeah, she is very nice. So the hype is real, and she really works. So build her if you need a unit for Necropolis B10. That is what I really recommend. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for Light Paladin Fusion video when it comes out. And as always, thanks for watching, and subscribe. Click the right hand bottom button of the screen, the SpongeBob icon, to subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for more videos. Thanks a lot.